everybody. I just thought I'd do a little bit of an update on current projects that are coming up and different new stuff. And then I also wanted to, of course, start by just plugging the show that we've got this Thursday coming up over on Rusty's channel. Curtis from Dash of Elan will be joining us, and we've got some cool topics about RPGs, as well as other topic is about importance of a hobby space. So looking forward. It's a little bit of a week later because of the holiday for doing the show, and so I think we're all kind of excited to do another one. And so yeah, please join us if you are available tomorrow. And again, that is 8 Mountain, 9 Central, and 10 Eastern. Now, I'm going to show some terrain that I've been doing that's related to this in a moment, that's behind here. But I had gotten bitten by the badger a bit. I have had the rule set for quite some time for burrows and badgers. But it's just one of those things that I just always said, like, I'm going to put in order and get into. A lot of folks have been talking about it, like Rusty, Dan Booman, there's just a lot of folks that I've just been seeing getting into it. And I know Justin Borges is also interested in it, and I don't want to leave anybody out, but I've actually seen a lot of people, and then I've been watching battle reports, and it's something that I've always kind of been interested in getting into. And so my friend Dan and I had a gentleman that I play with locally had decided to just kind of go with it and just finally get the miniatures. And so what I wanted to show today was just some of the miniatures for the game, because they're beautiful, but also sorry about that. Oathsworn, which makes the game, didn't sponsor this video or anything. I have had folks that have sponsored like miniatures and videos in the past, like just sort of given me some swag, and I would kind of announce that that's the case. Here, we've purchased all this, and this is actually not just mine, it's Dan's too. And so I just was going to show some of them. Dan will be picking these up soon. He'll be able to see his miniatures early, which will be cool. I do want to just say that I don't think that I've ever gotten something delivered quite as quickly and as nicely packaged as this. It all fits really well in this box when I got it, but because I've already pulled this out, and so I've not pushed it back down. But this is a really nice hard plastic case that comes in a package. And we got a couple of starter sets, and it may have said it on the website that you get these, but I wasn't even inspecting this. And so they give you 2 sets of dice, one for each starter set. And which is really cool because this game uses polyhedral dice, so you use all of these, which is one of the great things about the game. And this was packaged exceedingly well. And not only was it packaged really well, but everything is just labeled really neatly. Like, these are the bases for Starter Warband A, bases for Starter Warband B. We did get some extra miniatures, and so they just put those in a bag. But really, everything was individually bagged, and really, as you can see, just this all came with it. Really packaged extremely well. It was really kind of a pleasure to get this. It came a little over a week from the UK to Canada, which is kind of unheard of with most of the stuff that I get. And so I highly recommend the buying experience for Oathsworn miniatures, I have to say. I'm going to start right out of the gate with the largest model. This is one that I picked up, and I might just, for the purposes of this video, just put this aside now. I'll pull them out. But I picked up this guy. Now, the animals in this game come in small, medium, large, and massive. This is a massive creature, and in the game, this is the bulldog, and let me just, as you can see here, now I haven't done any cleaning up or on anything, but this guy is looking really good, and he's pretty huge. I can't wait to paint these guys. I'll talk in a separate video a little bit about some of my thoughts on how I'm going to paint them. So that's a massive bulldog. I'm not really grabbing these in any particular order, but This one here is a Sparrow Warrior. Now, most of them are metal, the models, which I like. Just like I said, it's the massive ones that are not. Now, this one is Dan's. I believe this one is a fox. Now, he's bigger. I'm thinking this is a large model, what's considered to be a large model. It is pretty sizable. It's definitely not medium, so I think it is large. It's got this fox, and he's got 2 revolvers. Pretty cool. He's like on his tail, jumping, and pretty dynamic. But really beautiful models, huh? This one here is one that I had picked up, and it's a little mouse scout. So this would be a small miniature. And this is one of Dan's. So these were all extra ones that I'm actually opening up right now. These aren't in the starter sets. We each got some extra miniatures. This one's like a swashbuckling cat, I believe. Looks almost like a musketeer or some kind. Now, I'm guessing this is also large. I don't think it's medium. But I have to double check on all of those things. And I'll just kind of quickly show through the bag here. Well, you know I won't, actually. And so this one's a Adder Warrior, so it's like a snake with armor on it, which is really cool. Now that one is one of Dan's. And this is another one of Dan's, and it's a mouse that's like a thief. He's holding a bag. Very cool. I'm not going to actually open these ones out. This is going to be kind of a quick review. I'm not going to open up the starter warbands, but those are our extras. Each one of these, I believe, comes with about 5 miniatures. So this is the one that I got. And just to kind of, well, you can't really see too well, but yeah, I'm not going to open these out. We each got, like I said, a starter warband, which each has about 6 miniatures each. And so we're adding those other ones, and that'll keep us busy for a while. I'll come back in a second. I'm just going to put this stuff away. So in order to play this game, I immediately started thinking about terrain, which is what I do every time I play one of these kind of games, where I get into a new game. And I have like a lot of Mordheim terrain that I don't really need anything to play the game if I just want to play in ruins and play like a Mordheim style game. But I kind of thought, as much as I will have probably games using that style of terrain for this, I was thinking that I'd really like something a bit more specific to Burrows and Badgers, like a kind of town and buildings that would, I think, mesh well with the background, like in the book. And so what I ended up doing is, I haven't been printing a lot lately, but I ended up buying a file and printing. I think it's called Printable Scenery is the name of, I believe, the company, but I can put a link below to the name of the company where I bought this from. But this is unfinished right now. It still needs a roof on this side. The roof will go to about here. There's a side building for this. Essentially, I'll likely just attach these two and put them on a base, and the rest will be stackable, because really there's an interior on this. And I'm really impressed with it. I mean, I had a couple of hiccups. I had an issue with my extruder on this level here, and so on the inside I have a couple of things that I have to just sort of patch up on my own. But for the most part, I'm really impressed with the textures that came on this kit. Now this, I think, is one of their earlier kits, and so I think there were some issues with the windows and definitely the railings and the staircases on the inside that I don't think will be the case for their newer buildings. This one was a little bit discounted compared to some of the other files that have less than this does. But if you look here, I really do like the texture. I think it's a really nice file. And so I am really impressed with it. I think it'll go really well for this game. Now it does have, you can't really see this because of my lighting. It's just shining on, you know what I might do is I might just pull this off to show it. But even the roof itself is, let me see if I get the best angle, really quite nice. I'm really impressed with it. And so also what I was going to show is there's some really nice interiors. Like this is the second level and there's a door to the other building in this second level. But within here, granted hard to see, but that's better. There's some nice windows, really some nice interior elements. This is one of the more plainer ones. There's 2 chests in this one. But some of them have like bookcases. I guess I could show it here. We have like on this level like shelves with all kinds of stuff, things on the floor. There's a fireplace in this building that goes up all 3 levels. And I didn't even show it, like the chimney came out really beautiful. It's very stately looking. They call this a medieval home, but look at the size of the chimney on this. And so you can even just show it in here at the second level. It's really, each level has that chimney. It's really quite a gorgeous, cool print, and the very fact that this is one of their first ones, and I think that there's a couple of hiccups on this, but I'm really pleased. It's taken me like a week to print this, and I've not even finished this. But there's each one of these pieces were about a day and a half minimum each level to print, and then same with this. And so you're looking at 4.5 days there and about a day each here. So that's about 6.5 days. It's over a week of straight printing, constant printing to do this at the speed that I did it at and the settings that I did it at. But I think this will be really nice for Burrows and Badgers. I'm kind of looking forward to doing a bit of a tavern and some houses that this company does where they're like tree houses and stuff for like kind of the animals and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm really pleased. If you guys are interested, you know, I'll be showing miniatures in the future. I do have a project coming up that'll be before this, or I should say these miniatures. I would be doing one project before that. And so this will be coming up pretty shortly, though. I'm kind of gearing up towards it. All right, everybody. Hope you're having a good week. Hope to see anybody that wants to join us tomorrow over on Rusty's channel. And take care.